sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Respect is the name of the game. The officials for tonight's matchup are Greg Pollock, Neil Kemp, and Adam Brown. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Hocking Hawks. At guard, number 00, Jada White McConnell. At guard, number 1, Tane Brown. At forward, number 4, Nina Thornton. At forward, number 12, Mikari McGee. And at guard, number 22, Imani Ward. The Hawks are coached by Trevicia Franklin with assistant coach DJ Hairston. And now the starting lineup for your Bryant Stratton Bobcats! At guard, number 3, Tanila Jackson. At guard, number 14, Callie Middleton. At guard, number 20, Ocean Summers. At guard, number 21, Abby Spaulding. And at guard, number 24, Dana Anderson. Head coach for the Bobcats, Mike Duncan, with assistant coach, Catherine King. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Bryant Stratton Bobcat basketball!
Hello and welcome to tonight's ball game. A co-ed doubleheader matchup between your Bryant and Stratton Bobcats and the Hawks of Hocking College. Thank you as always to voice of the Bobcats, Caleb Swisher, assistant baseball coach for the Bobcat basketball program. Got a good matchup for you tonight. We got the Bobcats of Bryant and Stratton in the white and blue, facing off against the Hawks of Hocking College in the black. There's the tip. Ocean Summers comes up with it. Abby Spaulding wins the tip. Gets the ball quickly to Tanila Jackson. Jackson guarded by Taven. Brown gets the ball to Abby Spaulding out here near side wing. Nina Thornton on her. Spaulding puts it up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by number 22, Imani Ward. Ward gets it to 1. Taven Brown. Brown back to Ward, up top to Brown. Sent it to number 4, Thornton. Thornton down low to number 12, Mikari McGee. Rebound, Abby Spaulding. Won't be the first time we say that tonight. Spaulding averaging 12 boards a game. Here she is with the ball. Pump fake, gets the open shot, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Ward. Here come the Hawks going right to left on your screen. Bobcats drop back into the 2-3 zone. White McConnell has the ball, stolen on the pass by Tanila Jackson. Here she comes, full head of steam. Loses the handle, able to gather it back up and set up the offense. Hocking goes with a 2-3 as well on the defensive side. Ocean Summers with the ball, near side wing. Looks at a shot, pulls it back down. Gets it to Dana Anderson. Anderson cuts, pops, has the shot blocked by number 12, McGee. McGee gets the ball back to Brown. Brown cuts all the way into the lane. Nobody stops her. Gets it back out to McConnell, who knocks down a 3. White McConnell with the first points of the game. Hawks lead 3-0 over the Bobcats. No pressure from the Hawks. Dana Anderson will walk the ball up. Bobcats sitting at 1-9 on the season. Hawks come into this one 2-5. Tanila Jackson from the corner. Shot rolls around, no good. Rebounded by Ward. Ward gets the ball back to White McConnell, who brings it back up for the Hawks. She'll be greeted by Dana Anderson. Gets it to Ward. Ward for 3 from the near side wing, no good. Rebound McGee. McGee up off the glass, no good. Callie Middleton comes down with it. Fighting for the ball with number 1, Taven Brown, who's going to be called for the first foul of this ball game.
Hocking foul is number 1, Taven Brown.
Jada White McConnell, leading scorer so far for the Hawks. She's averaging 10 points a game, shooting just over 30% from three-point land. For the Bobcats, Abby Spalding's leading the way. She's got 17 points per game. That's good for third in the OCCAC. Callie Middleton with the ball, swings it to Spalding. Spalding to Summers. Summers, far side to Anderson. Anderson has her shot blocked once again. Here's Brown with it, coming the other way for the Hawks. Picked up by Anderson, no foul called. Ball's on the ground, Anderson's fighting for it. Her and Ward. Ward gets it back to Brown. Brown, cross court. Here's White McConnell, gets it inside. Double dribble call on number 4, Nina Thornton. I think she was a little surprised by the pass, thought White McConnell was going to put it up, but decided to get her the ball instead. That ball will be turned over to the Bobcats. Destiny White was also averaging double figures for the Bobcats. She was at 12 points a game, good for 9th in the OCCAC, but unfortunately she suffered a season-ending ankle injury in our last ball game against Lakeland. Spalding down the lane, lays it up and in for 2. Hawks 3, Bobcats 2. Here early in the first quarter. Ward with the ball, back up top to Brown, swings it to White McConnell. White McConnell with a spot up 3. It's good.
3-point basket, Jada White McConnell.
So the score is Jada White McConnell 6, Bobcats 2. Jackson will bring the ball up for the Cats. She clears out the right side. Gets the ball up top to Spalding, who sends it cross court to Summers. Summers looking at a double team, back up top to Spalding for 3. It's good! Oh, in and out. She got me with that one. It was halfway down and spat itself back out. Anderson for 3, no good. Rebound by Thornton. Brown brings it up for the Hawks. Gets it outside to Ward. Ward for 3. She knocks it down.
2-point basket, Amani Ward.
So the Hawks only shooting 21% from three-point land so far this season, are 3 for 3 so far tonight for 9 points. Here's Dana Anderson for 3, off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to number 12, Makari McGee. Hawks coming the other way. Brown has it up top to Ward, swings it to White McConnell. White McConnell cuts, gets it across the lane. Called for a foul. I thought it was a travel. I thought the feet shuffled a little bit before that shot went up, but number 12, Makari McGee, is going to go to the line and shoot the first free throws of this ball game. That foul's on Ocean Summers. That's her first foul.
Makari McGee at the line, shooting 2 for Hocking.
McGee knocks down the pair. Score is now 11-2 Hawks over Bobcats. They take a 10-point lead. Number 2, Courtney Smith checks in for the Hawks. Dana Anderson will walk the ball up for the Bobcats. Hawks drop back into that 2-3. Tenila Jackson inside to Callie Middleton. Middleton puts the ball on the floor, has it knocked away, it goes off her leg out of bounds, so that'll go over to the Hawks. Brown brings the ball up, pulls up, and knocks down another 3. Make it 4 for 4 for the Hocking Hawks from outside so far here in the first quarter. Ball's inside to Callie Middleton. Middleton thought about a shot, put it on the floor. Gets it back out to Anderson. Anderson cuts. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson, step back jumper. Off the mark. Rebounded by Spalding. Spalding gets it back up, and she's fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Good work, Abby Spalding, cleaning up the glass. Got a good look at the shot, too, off the putback, but got hammered on the way up. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Spalding's first one's off the mark, a little short. Spalding knocks down the second.
Checking in for Hocking is number 10, Akira Lanza, and number 33, Tajanique Wilson.
Number 10, Akira Lanza. Number 33, Tajanique Wilson. Check in for Hocking. Here comes Brown with the ball. Thought about the pull-up three, pulls it back down. Gets out to 10, Lanza. Lanza cuts down baseline, right under the hoop, little stuck. Looking for some help, doesn't get it. Gets called a 3-second violation, called on the Hawks, so that'll be a turnover. Ball goes over to the Bobcats. Hocking 14, Bryant and Stratton 3 here early in this ball game, just under 5 to play. Anderson brings the ball up, far side, picked up by Lanza, up top to Jackson, swings it to Summers. Summers, wide open three. It's good! Ocean Summers knocks down a 3-point basket. 14-6 now, Hawks over Bobcats. Here's Ward with a step back three, and she knocks it down.
3-point basket, Lonnie Ward.
Good Lord. Jackson with the ball. Up top to Summers. Summers swings it to Spalding. Spalding looks at an open three, gets it back to Summers. Inside to Middleton. Middleton turns. Jumper from the free throw line. Off the glass, good for 2. 17 to 8 now. Hocking over Bryant and Stratton. Brown pull up three. Finally, one falls off the rim. Middleton with the ball, picked up by Ward. Finds Anderson. Anderson brings the ball up, far side, out to Spalding. Spalding thought about a three, pulls it back down, cuts in the lane, puts it up, knocks it down. And I think they're going to call the shot on the floor, or call the foul on the floor. Yeah, Bobcats will have the ball on the baseline. Anderson looks to inbound, throws it up top to Spalding. Spalding back to Anderson. Anderson, step back three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by number 2, Courtney Smith. Smith gets it back to number 1, Brown. Brown brings it near side. Lanza with the ball. Back to Brown. Brown sends it to Ward. Ward thought about a three. Comes off a pick. Cross court to Lanza. Lanza guarded by Spalding. Cuts the lane. Throws it up. High off the glass. No good. Grabs her own board. Able to put it back up and in. Good bit of rebounding there by Kara Lanza. Nice save there, Ocean Summers. Callie Middleton, jumper from the elbow. No good. Rebound by Spalding. Spalding. Outlet to Anderson. Anderson stuck in the lane. Back to Spalding. Spalding, pull-up jumper. Dead spot. No good. Rebound by Smith. Smith gets the ball back to Brown, and here come the Hawks. Lanza to Ward, far side. Back up top to Lanza. Swings it to Brown. Brown. Inside to McGee. I'm sorry, that's Wilson. Has the ball knocked away. Abby Spalding comes out of the scrum with it. Spalding looking to push. One person in front. They're going to call a block, I think. Yeah, they got a block on Lanza. Spalding did all she could to get out of the way. Tried to avoid contact, and Lanza kind of took what contact she got and just fell over with it. So she gets called for the block. Bobcats will have the ball on the baseline. Jada White McConnell checks back in for the Hawks. Anderson looks to inbound. Finds Spalding wide open in the corner. Abby will spot up, shoot it, no good. Rebound goes to Ward. Ward outlets to McConnell. White McConnell with the ball. Picked up by Summers. Swings it to Brown near side. Three-pointer is good. So the Hawks knock down another three-pointer. That'll extend the lead 22-8 over the Bryant and Stratton Bobcats. A minute 30 left in the first quarter. Summers with the ball. Back up top to Anderson. To Jackson. Jackson for three. Off the mark. Rebound by White McConnell. White McConnell coming the other way. Gets it to Brown. Brown puts the shot up. Has it blocked by Tanila Jackson. Brown has the ball. Back up top to Ward. Ward cuts the lane. Puts it up right in front of Callie Middleton. Shots off the mark. What do we got? Charging violation. There was no clear signal on what that foul was until the referee in the baseline said it was Bobcat ball. That foul's going to be on Ward.
Nina Thornton.
Number 4, Nina Thornton's going to check in now for the Hawks. 33, Wilson will take a seat. 1:09 left to go. Bobcats with the ball, trailing 22-8 to the Hocking Hawks. Anderson looking for some help, finds Summers. Summers far side, under a minute now. Tanala Jackson up top, 15 on the shot clock. Jackson looking for a pick. Hands it off to Anderson in the corner. Anderson to Jackson, ball goes out of bounds. Hocking basketball. Ward inbounds, 42 on the clock. Just under 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown to Ward, wide open on the perimeter. Surprised she didn't put that up. Tries to get it inside. Abby Spalding comes up with it. Off to the races. Spalding with the left hand, can't get it to drop. Courtney Smith comes down with the ball, but she was out of bounds. I think Spalding was hoping for a foul there, but Ward did a good job of staying up tall.
Checking in for Hocking is number 10, Akira Lanza.
Lanza checks in for White McConnell. Shot clock's turned off, 20.8 to go in the first quarter. Anderson will inbound. She'll throw it up top to Abby Spalding. Spalding cuts the lane, pulls up from the elbow. Off the mark, rebound Ocean Summers. Summers finds Jackson outside. Jackson for 3. Off the mark, rebound. Number 4, Thornton. Thornton gets it out to Brown. Brown has 7 to go, not sure she knows it. Down to 5 to Lanza. Lanza cuts baseline, puts up the floater, and gets it to go right at the buzzer. So Akira Lanza knocks down the 2 right as the clock expired.
Hocking 24, Bryant Stratton 8.
Hawks lead this one 24-8 after the first 10 minutes. Leading scorers so far for the Hawks, Jada White McConnell's 2 for 2 from behind the arc. She's got 6 points. Tayan Brown has 6 points, all from behind the arc as well. She's 2 for 3, also has 3 assists. Imani Ward has 6 points. She's knocked down 2 threes. She's got 4 rebounds to go along with that. For the Bobcats, Ocean Summers has 3 points. She hit a 3-pointer. Abby Spalding has 3 points and 3 rebounds. And Callie Middleton has a bucket. As mentioned, this is the first game of a co-ed doubleheader tonight. We got the Hocking men's and the Bryant and Stratton Bobcat men's teams coming up after the end of this ball game. You can watch that one right here on Cat TV BSCOH as well. To watch that game, you'll just have to click out of the link for this one. Give me about 2 minutes to restart the camera and the streaming software, and it'll be on right here, same place. As mentioned, I'm Ryan Bliss, Bryant and Stratton Sports Information Director. We cover all of our Bobcat games here, right here on Cat TV, BSCOH. (24-8). Hawks will have the ball coming out of the quick break. Brown starts with it. She's picked up by Anderson, sends it far court to Ward. Back to Brown. Brown looking inside, ends up swinging it to number 4 and Thornton. Inside to 12. Makari McGee knocks down the jumper. Anderson with the ball, brings the ball up for the Bobcats. Inside to Spalding, back out to Anderson. Anderson cuts the lane. Can't get the shot to go. Callie Middleton fighting for it. Makari McGee knocked her into the padded wall half past the baseline. Bobcats come up with the ball, but little miscommunication there between Jackson and Spalding. Ball gets thrown out of bounds. Hawks will come up with it. Brown walks the ball up the floor. Picked up by the Bobcats, sends it far court to Ward, back up top to Brown. Ward cuts through. Thornton to Ward in the corner. Down low to number 2, Courtney Smith, but she stepped out of bounds again. I think it's the second time that's happened in this ball game for Smith. Just using a little bit too much real estate down there. Summers with the ball near side. Gets it inside to Callie Middleton, working on Smith. Outside to Jackson. Jackson puts up the 3. Abby Spalding taps it around, comes down with the board, working hard in the baseline. Tried to get it outside to Dana Anderson, but it was tapped away by Ward. Bobcats will have the ball on the baseline, 17 on the shot clock. Anderson will inbound. Anderson looking, needs to get it in. Sends it high and away. Ocean Summers taps it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Bobcat ball. I'm sorry, it'll be Hocking ball. Hawks inbound, 8:40 to play. Ward back to Brown, sends it cross court. Thornton gets it down low to Smith. Smith turns, lays it up and in for two. Summers inbounds to Anderson. Anderson brings it up, gets it to Jackson. Jackson back up to Anderson. Sends it. Ocean Summers, far side. Back to Jackson. Down to the corner to Abby Spalding. Up top to Jackson. 8 to go. Jackson got to do something with it. Sends it down low. Tried to find Spalding on the baseline, but the pass is intercepted. Smith to Brown. Brown, good pump fake. Able to get it up on the glass and rolls it in for two. Good transition offense there by the Hawks. Anderson has it far side, guarded by Ward. Loses the handle. Ward comes up with it. Gets it back cross court to Brown. Brown, Summers in front of her. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound by 12, Thornton. I'm sorry, by 12, McGee. McGee lays it in for two, and Mike Duncan wants a timeout.
Timeout, Brian Stratton.
So 32-8, Hawks lead over the Bobcats. Hawks shooting a crazy 63% from the field right now, including 75% from behind the arc. They're 6 of 8 from three-point land, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Bobcats only shooting 14% from the field, 3 of 21. They're 1 of 8 from three-point land. That's good for 12%. Bobcats will inbound here, 7:24 to play in the first half. Summers will bring it up for the Cats. Looks at the 2-3 zone, ran by Hocking Hawks. Sends it to Anderson, back up top to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Brown. Has the ball poked away, comes back up with it. Puts up the jumper from the top of the key. Rebound by Thornton. Thornton gets it to Ward, who's going to run the floor. Gets it to Brown down low. Brown dribbles it outside. Back up top to Ward. Ward spot up three, pulls it back down. Picked up by Jackson. Back to Brown. Brown down low to McGee. McGee had the ball knocked away by Middleton, but able to get the handle on it. Gets it back to Brown. Brown dribbles down the baseline. Tries to get it back to McGee, but it gets poked away. Ocean Summers comes out with it. Here's Callie Middleton bringing the ball up the floor for the Bobcats. She's going to try to go all the way coast to coast and draws a foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. That foul's on number 2, Courtney Smith. Middleton will go to the line, looking to shoot two for the Bobcats. Middleton misses the pair. Smith comes down with the board. Finds Ward, who gets it to Brown. Brown will bring the ball up for the Hocking Hawks. It's Nyla Jackson able to poke it away, but the ball goes out of bounds before she can get it under control. Hawks will remain in possession.
Checking in for Hocking is number 33, Tasia Wilson.
Tajanique Wilson checks back in for the Hawks. Courtney Smith will take a breather. I think they're going to reset the shot clock. They're going to say Jackson had possession of it long enough. Just back to 20. Now they move it to 17. All right, so Wardle inbound. Got a dog in the stands. I don't know if we've ever had that out here before. Thornton with the ball. Gets it back up top to Brown. Brown. Back to Thornton. Right back to Brown. Brown looks at a three, pulls it back down. Sends it to Ward. Ward back to Thornton. Thornton inside. Shot clock expires. Hawks take a little too long. Ball will be turned over to the Bobcats. Bobcats looking to go on a run here. 6:03 to play. They trail 32-8. Haven't scored so far here in the second quarter. Ocean Summers with the ball. Near side corner. Gets it back up top to Abby Spalding. Spalding dribbles the bar far side. Back up top to Summers. Sends it to Jackson. Jackson looks at a three. Pulls it back down. Tries to get up another one, but has it blocked by Thornton. Brown comes up with the ball. Dribble the ball off for toe. Dana Anderson comes up with it. Anderson going all the way. Puts it up with the right hand. Can't get it to drop. Ward grabs the rebound. Gives it right back to Brown, who's going to run the other way. Brown with Summers in front of her. Gets it up over the top. Callie Middleton able to bat it away. Wilson came up with the ball, put up a shot, missed everything. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Bobcats. So it'll be 17 seconds on the shot clock. Hocking with the ball on the baseline. Lanza is going to check back in for the Hawks. Inbounded to number 33, Wilson. Tried to go right up with it, draws the foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul's on Middleton. Bobcats doing a good job of staying out of foul trouble so far here tonight. Just 2 team fouls so far, one on Middleton and one earlier in the ball game on Ocean Summers. First run from Wilson is good. Wilson knocks down the pair. Anderson to Summers, back to Anderson, over to Spalding. Spalding looks to attack, gets inside, puts it up right hand, off the glass, no good. Fighting for a board. McGee came out with it, but lost the handle and it went to Middleton. Anderson for three, off the mark, rebound Lanza. Here come the Hawks. Lanza looking to push the ball, ends up backing it back out, loses the ball to Anderson. Anderson just Lanza in front of her, puts it up right hand, no good, grabs her own board, fights it back up, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson's going to give the ball back to Lanza. Near side to Thornton, inside to McGee. I'm sorry, Wilson. Wilson, shot's no good. Ward comes up with it, but she stepped out of bounds. Bobcat ball. White McConnell's going to check back in for the Hawks.
Jada White McConnell.
Middleton inbounds. Here comes Anderson with the ball. Sends it to Spalding, right back to Anderson. Near side to Summers. Summers will swap places with Anderson. Spalding cuts through on the baseline. Back to Summers. Summers to Anderson. Jackson. Jackson for three. It's good!
Jackson for three!
Jackson knocks down a three-pointer. There's the first points of the quarter for the Bobcats. White McConnell with the ball. Cuts down the lane, but she traveled. Took too many steps. 3:30 to go in the first half. Dana Anderson has the ball for the Bobcats. Summers, far side, up top to Anderson. Back to Jackson. Jackson for 3. No good. Rebound by Smith. I'm sorry, that's 4. Thornton. Thornton gets it to White McConnell. Sends it down low to McGee, who lays it up. No good, but she was fouled.
Bryant Stratton fouls number 21, Abby Spalding.
Spalding draws the foul. That's her first, team second. Bobcats inbound. Anderson with the ball. Sends it to Jackson down low. Jackson, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Abby Spalding. She's able to get it back up on the glass, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line looking to shoot 2.
Hocking fouls on number 4, Nina Thornton. Abby Spalding at the line, shooting 2 for Bryant and Stratton. And checking in for Hocking is number 2, Courtney Smith.
Spalding knocks down the first. Smith and Middleton fighting for the rebound. It's a jump. Bobcats will keep the possession.
Checking in for Hocking is number 1, Tan Brown.
Anderson looks to inbound. Gets it to Spalding. Spalding up top to Summers. Summers swings it to Jackson. Jackson cuts to the corner, gives it to Anderson, who swings it up top to Summers. Has the ball stolen away from her by White McConnell.
Bryant and Stratton fouls number 20, Ocean Summers.
Summers then fouls White McConnell. It'll be Hocking ball. 2:36 to go here, first half. Brown with the ball, far side. Lanza cuts through. Brown dribbles it up top. She'll get it to Lanza. Lanza cuts the lane. Puts a shot up. Didn't quite get it there. But Makari McGee is able to grab the shot and put it back up on the glass for 2. Jackson with the ball. Gets it to Spalding. Spalding sitting far side wing. Waits for Anderson to cut through. Cuts down the lane. Sends it to Jackson. Jackson pull-up jumper. It's good.
Nyla Jackson.
Jackson knocks down another one. That'll give her 5 points so far here in the ball game. White McConnell, far side. Cuts down the lane. Puts it up right hand. Gets it to go.
Basket by Jayla White McConnell.
Spalding to Jackson. Jackson for 2. Can't get the shot to drop. White McConnell comes up with the rebound. Pushing the ball the other way for the Hawks. Swings it to Brown, but it goes out of bounds. Bobcat ball. Bobcats with the ball. Nyla Jackson brings it up. Anderson swings it to Spalding. Spalding gives it to Summers. Summers inside to Middleton. She's fouled by Courtney Smith. Bobcats will have the ball on the baseline.
Hocking foul is number 2, Courtney Smith. Checking in for Hocking is number 33, Tajanique Wilson.
Tajanique Wilson's going to check in for Courtney Smith. Sits down with her 3rd foul. Ball's inbounded to Spalding, who saves it back to Anderson. Nice play there, Abby Spalding. Able to get the feet back inbounds, cut down the lane, put the shot up, and drops it in there for 2. Brown has the ball, spins away from Dana Anderson, gets it to Lanza. Lanza for 3, and it's good. 30 to go here in the ball game. In the first half. Anderson will bring the ball up for the Bobcats. Swings it to Jackson. Jackson tries to get it to Ocean Summers, and somehow it makes it there. Lanza fouls Abby Spalding. Bobcats will have the ball on the baseline. That looked like a glitch in NBA 2K.
And checking in for Hocking is number 22, Imani Ward.
Anderson kind of chucked it down to the baseline. It went off to Hawks and ended up in Ocean Summers' hands. Anderson has the ball on the baseline. She looks to inbound. Gets it back to Summers. Summers up top. Cuts from the wing. Tries to put the shot up. Has it blocked. Imani Ward comes out with it. 7 to go. She's going to go right into the body of Callie Middleton and draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bryant Stratton fouls number 14, Callie Middleton. Imani Ward at the line, shoot 2 for Hocking.
That one's off the mark. Middleton pulls down the rebound. Clock runs out, and that is it for the first half of basketball.
Bryant Stratton 16, Hocking 42.
Bobcats trailing the Hocking Hawks 42-16 here at the end of the first half. For the Hawks, Jada White McConnell leading the way with 8 points. She's got 8 points, 2 boards. Tayan Brown has 8 points to go along with 4 assists. Imani Ward has 8 points, including 7 rebounds. For the Bobcats, Abby Spalding leading the way. She's got 6 points, 5 rebounds. Tanila Jackson has 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Team-wise, the Hawks shooting the lights out. 62.5% from the field, 15 of 24, 7 of 9 from three-point land, good for 78%. The Bobcats, 6 of 34, good for 17.6% from the field, 2 of 10 from three-point land. Hawks 26 rebounds to the Bobcats 14, 5 assists to the Bobcats 4. That's it for the first half of basketball. We'll be back here in about 14 minutes. Second half coming up when we come back on Cat TV, BSCOH. All right, we're back here with the second half of Bryant and Stratton Bobcats versus Hocking Hawks. Bobcats trailing the Hawks 42-16 coming out of the half. Brown has the ball, looks at a 3-2 zone run by the Bobcats. Sends it to White McConnell. Back to Brown, has the ball stolen by Jackson. Jackson puts it up, right hand, gets it to drop.
Jackson!
Here comes Brown, coming the other way. Runs into the Bobcat zone, gets it back to White McConnell. White McConnell down the lane, can't get it to drop. Rebound by number 4, Thornton. Thornton puts it back up, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Ocean Summers. It'll stay with the Hawks. White McConnell looks to inbound, gets it inside to Tajnik Wilson, who lays it in for 2. I'm sorry, that's Makari McGee. 12, yes, Makari McGee with that basket. Anderson up top to Summers, over to Spalding. Spalding low to Nyla Jackson. Jackson for 3, comes up short. Ward comes down with the rebound. Ward puts the brakes on, pulls up from 3. Off the mark. Rebound Ocean Summers. Summers sends it down court to Nyla Jackson. Jackson will wait for her Bobcats to catch back up before trying to take it to the basket. Jackson's pass to Spalding across the baseline is intercepted by Brown. Hawks will bring it the other way. Spalding tried to jump that passing lane, ends up fouling Ward. I don't know if that was a foul. Looks like she had a hand on the basketball. They just both had hands on the basketball, but Spalding called for the foul. Brown looks to inbound. Finds Ward up top. Ward looks to cut, gets into the lane, pulls up in front of Callie Middleton, can't get the shot to go. It rattles around. Ward tries to save it, but stepped on the baseline. Bobcats will take over. 8:27 to go here, third quarter. Anderson gets the ball to Spalding. Spalding near side to Summers. Summers pull up 3. It's good!
And Summers for 3!
Summers knocks down her second three-pointer of the ball game. 44-21 now. Hawks over Bobcats. Brown picks up the dribble, gets it to White McConnell near side, inside to Thornton. Thornton jumper from the free throw line is good for 2. Anderson with the ball up top. Moved her feet though. That's a travel. Ball will go over to the Hawks. Ward with the ball, far side. Tries to get it inside. Shot's blocked by Abby Spalding. She comes down with the ball. Off to the races the other way. Tries to get it to Dana Anderson. She's fouled. It'll be Bobcat ball on the baseline.
Hocking fouls number 22, Imani Ward.
That foul's on number 22, Ward. Summers with the ball. Far side wing, gets it up top to Jackson. Jackson tries to cut down the lane. Gets it to Anderson in the corner. Anderson, baseline. Try to get it off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Spalding comes out with the board. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson puts it up. In and out, no good. Spalding fighting for another rebound. Middleton on the floor now. Thornton has it. Here come the Hawks. Hands it off to White McConnell. White McConnell hands it off to McGee, who lays it in for 2. Easy transition basket for the Hawks. 48-21 now. Jackson to Spalding. Spalding for 3. It's good!
Spalding for 3!
Spalding knocks down a 3-pointer. Bobcats shooting the ball much better here in the third quarter than they did in the second quarter. Inbound pass tipped by Callie Middleton. Ends up in the hands of the Hawks anyway. Ball goes up off the glass. Middleton comes down with the rebound. Is tied up by number 12, McGee. It'll be a jump ball, possession Bobcats.
Timeout, Brian Stratton.
Mike Duncan's going to call a timeout and talk to his team. Mikari McGee leading the way now for the Hawks. She's got 11 points, 5 rebounds. Abby Spalding now has 9 for the Bobcats, 9 with 7 boards, so about a typical 3 quarters of play for Abby Spalding. Tanila Jackson has 7 with 2 assists. Ocean Summers has 6, all from behind the arc. She's 2 for 2 from three-point land. Bobcats have the ball. Jackson will bring the ball up for the Bobcats. Callie Middleton tried to send it to Abby Spalding. Ball got picked off by White McConnell. White McConnell coming the other way. Gets it to Ward. Ward lays it up and in for 2.
Basket by Lonnie Ward.
Another transition basket for the Hawks. Dana Anderson brings the ball the other way for the Bobcats. Gets it inside to Spalding. Back out to Middleton. Spalding sets a pick. Middleton goes baseline. Gets the ball up on the glass. She's fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Hocking fouls on number 12, Mikari McGee.
That foul's called on McGee.
Hocking is number 10, Akira Lanza.
That'll be McGee's first.
Callie Middleton at the line shooting 2 for Brian Stratton.
Ward now in double figures with 10 points for the Hawks. Middleton's at the line shooting 2. Middleton knocks down the pair. 50-26 now, Hawks over Bobcats. Ward cross court to McConnell. White McConnell for 3. It's good.
3-point basket, Jada White McConnell.
Anderson inbounds to Jackson. Jackson brings the ball up for the Bobcats. Jackson loses the handle, tries to save it, throws it right to McGee. McGee gets it to White McConnell. White McConnell dribbling down the lane, lays it up, right hand, spins it in there for 2 more. Nice move there, Jada White McConnell to get in the lane and then lay it up softly with the right hand. Spalding's going to bring the ball up for the Bobcats. She gets picked up by Thornton. Gets it up top to Anderson. Summers, far side, 3-pointer, off the mark, rebound Lanza. Lanza's going to push the ball. Gets it down the court to Ward. Ward tries to get up on the glass, but can't get it to fall. Abby Spalding comes down with it, and here she comes. Spalding goes right at Lanza, right around her, goes to put it up, and is fouled by White McConnell. Good move there, Abby Spalding, get around Lanza, who was trying to take a charge.
Number 2, Courtney Smith.
Brown and Smith check back in for the Hawks.
Number 33, Tajanique Wilson is also checking in for Hocking.
Wilson comes back in as well. Abby Spalding gets the inbound up top. Knocks down the jumper.
Spalding.
That puts Spalding in double figures with 11. Brown, pull-up jumper. Rebound, Ocean Summers. Summers gives it to Anderson. Anderson will bring the ball up the floor. 55-28 now. Anderson cuts the lane. Pull-up jumper, off the mark, rebound Smith. Brown has the ball, intercepted by Abby Spalding. Spalding gets it up court to Anderson. Anderson taps it to Jackson. Jackson up off the glass for 2. Nice ball movement out of the Bobcats in transition. Abby Spalding gets the steal. It's a little sleepy on defense, though. Lanza able to cut all the way down the lane and get it to Smith, who puts it up on the glass but can't get it to go. She gets tied up by Callie Middleton. Jump ball called. It'll be Bobcat basketball. Yeah, Spalding's pass to Anderson was just a little long. Anderson did a great job of not trying to do too much with it and just kind of poking it back to Tenila Jackson under the basket, who could lay it in for 2. Anderson swings it to Summers, back up top. Inside to Middleton. Middleton, step back jumper from the elbow. Off the mark, rebound. Goes to McGee. I'm sorry, that's Wilson. Rebound goes to Wilson. Brown tries to cut baseline but can't get around Ocean Summers. Looks cross court, finds Ward. Ward for 3. It's good.
3-point basket, Amani Ward.
The Hocking Hawks continue to shoot the lights out from behind the arc. That's their 9th 3-pointer of the ball game, 9 for 12. Tenila Jackson cuts down the lane, puts up the right-handed floater, and gets it to drop.
Jackson!
Pretty shot there out of the hand of Tenila Jackson. Brown with the ball, far side. She'll put up a 3. It was real deep, off the mark. Ward gets the rebound. Tries to put up the putback. No good. Ball's on the floor. Callie Middleton gets a piece of it. Called for a jump. It'll be Hawks' ball after the jump ball. So Hocking with it on the baseline. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball's inbounded to Wilson. Right back out to Brown, who puts up a 3, rebounded by Abby Spalding. Spalding. Nobody in front of her. Sends it cross court to Dana Anderson. Anderson cuts down the lane. Gets it to Callie Middleton. Middleton puts the shot up high off the glass. Can't get it to drop. Rebound Wilson. Gets the ball to Lanza. Lanza coming the other way in a hurry. Picked up by Tenila Jackson. Swings it to Brown, far side corner. Back up to Lanza. Lanza to Ward. Ward will put up a 3. Off the mark. Rebound Middleton. Middleton to Anderson. Anderson to Spalding. Spalding right at Lanza. Gets it up on the glass for 2. Nice move by Spalding to go around Lanza and get that shot up on the rim. It rattled around, sat up there for a minute, fell in for 2 more. Abby Spalding leading the way for the Bobcats. 13 points now, 9 rebounds, one away from another double-double. Jada White-McConnell has 13. So does Imani Ward for the Hocking Hawks. Ward also with 10 rebounds. Makari McGee also in double figures with 11. She's got 5 rebounds. The men coming up after this one, as I mentioned. If you'd like to watch that game too, all you got to do is click out of this feed, refresh the YouTube channel, probably about 2 minutes later, and then I will have the men's feed up right after this one. If you think we're doing a good job out here, you like the feed, go ahead and give us a like. Just hit the little thumbs up button underneath the video. If you think there's room for improvement, feel free to send me an email, rsbliss@bryantstratton.edu. Hawks with the ball coming out of the break. Lanza sends it to Brown, far side. Brown dribbles up top, fouled by Ocean Summers. A little bit too much body on the defense. Summers can't believe it. Puts her hands on her hips and looks appalled. That was a foul. Had a lot of body. That's her third. She's the only one with 3 fouls so far for the Bobcats. Lanza looks to inbound. Gets it to Ward. Ward picked up by Jackson. Comes off a pick. Cuts down the lane. Puts it up. Can't get the shot to drop. There's Smith, though, with the rebound. Able to put it back up and in for 2. Under a minute to go now here, third quarter. Dana Anderson looks to attack. Gets inside the lane. Sends it out to Ocean Summers. Summers for 3. Missed long. Lanes comes out with the ball. Gets it to Brown. Brown has it tipped by Tanila Jackson. She's going to dribble out. Set up the offense. 30 to go. Inside to Smith. Smith puts it on the floor one time. Up on the glass. No good. Rebound by Spalding. There's her double-double. Spalding coming the other way in a hurry. She's got Ocean Summers with her. Puts it up. Right hand, and it's good. Spalding coast to coast for 2 more. Hawks looking to push. Wilson missed the shot, but Akira Lands is right there to grab the rebound and put it back up and in. 7 seconds on the clock now. 6 to go. Here's 5. Tanila Jackson throws up a long 3. Comes up short.
At the end of the third quarter, the score, Bryant and Stratton 36, Hocking 62.
So the Hawks still leading this one 62-36 over the Bobcats. Abby Spalding with 15 points, 10 rebounds now in this ball game. Tanila Jackson has 11. For the Hawks, Jada White McConnell has 13. Amani Ward has 13. Makari McGee has 11. Hawks still shooting over 50% from the field, 24 of 47. Bobcats had a much better third quarter. They're 14 of 50 now for 28%. The real difference here is the three-point shooting. Hawks 9 of 15, 60% from 3. So they cooled off a little bit in the second and in the third quarter after their blistering 75% from the first half. Bobcats just 4 of 14 from behind the arc. Evenly matched there in the third quarter. Both teams putting in 20 points. Bobcats looking to climb out of the hole that they came into the half with. Need a strong fourth quarter here to finish it. As mentioned, the Bobcats are missing their freshman guard, Destiny White. She's out for the season now with an ankle injury, unfortunately. Spalding lines up for 3. No good. Tanila Jackson in there for the rebound, but it gets knocked away. Brown comes out with it. Brown will bring the ball across the timeline for the Hawks. Tries to get the ball down low to number 33, Tajanique Wilson. Has it knocked away by Callie Middleton. Ocean Summers comes out with it and just throws it too far for Tanila Jackson. Tried to get Jackson on the other side, but couldn't connect. It'll be Hocking ball. Lanza brings it across the timeline, gets it to Brown. Brown inside to Smith. Smith down low to Ward. Ward tips it over to Wilson, who lays it up and in for 2. Anderson has the ball up top for the Bobcats. Finds Ocean Summers, who finds Spalding. Spalding thought about a 3, puts it on the floor to Tanila Jackson, who's fouled going baseline.
Hocking fouls number 33, Tajanique Wilson.
Wilson called for the foul. Anderson will take it out of bounds. Gets it to Spalding. Spalding lines up at 3, puts it up. Little long. Ward gets the rebound. She's going to look to run. Sends it up the floor to Brown. Brown picked up by Summers. Down to Ward. Ward, with Spalding in front of her, puts it up and in for 2. Anderson with the ball up top. Sends it back to Middleton. 15 on the shot clock. Middleton makes a move, goes to the lane. She traveled. Thought she got fouled, but she traveled. Lanza brings the ball up for Hocking. Sends it to Brown. Brown far side, guarded by Anderson. Comes off a pick. Tries to get it to Wilson on the roll, but can't connect. Dana Anderson comes up with the loose ball. Here come the Bobcats. Anderson gets down the lane, gets it up high off the glass, and lays it in for 2. Good move, Dana Anderson. She's going to go to the line and look to get one more.
Hocking fouls over 2, Courtney Smith. And Dana Anderson is the line shooting 1 for Bryant and Stratton.
Anderson able to convert. 66-39 now, Hocking over the Bobcats. Ball's forwarded to Brown, back out to Lanza. Lanza cuts on the baseline, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound by Smith. Smith fighting for it, tries to get it up, but a jump ball is called. The ball will stay with the Hawks. They'll have it on the baseline. Ward puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Wilson, who lays it up and in for 2. Anderson dribbles the ball up for the Cats. Over to Ocean Summers. Summers back to Anderson. Anderson tries to cut down the lane, has the ball poked away. Lanza gets it to Brown. Brown picked up by Summers. Lanza comes up with the rebound, tries to get it up, but I think the ball is going to be called on the floor, or the foul is going to be called on the floor.
Bryant and Stratton fouls number 3 to Nyla Jackson.
Jackson called for the foul. Good bit of defense there by Ocean Summers to get back and take away the transition layup. Brown looks to inbound, sends it to Smith, who lays it in for 2. Jackson will walk it up for the Bobcats. 7 to go in the ball game. Anderson with it, far side. Cuts on the baseline. Tries to get it up off the glass, but can't get there. Smith grabs the rebound, gets it to Lanza. Lanza will bring it for the Hawks. Lanza gets it to Brown, picked up by Anderson. To Nyla Jackson. It's going to be called for the foul on Brown.
Bryant and Stratton fouls number 3 to Nyla Jackson.
Lanza with the ball up top. 10 on the shot clock. Down to 5. Gets it to Brown. Brown puts up a 3 from the corner. Off the mark. Ward's going to be called for the foul over the back on Ocean Summers.
Hocking fouls number 22, Amani Ward.
Be Bobcat ball, 6:15 left to play. Jackson brings up the floor for the Bobcats. Gets it to Summers. Summers tries to get it in the middle to Anderson, but throws it right to Brown. Brown's going to bring it the other way. Picked up by Summers. Gets it down low to Smith. Smith goes right through Jackson, who fouls her and sends her to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Checking in for Hocking is number 00, Jada White McConnell, and number 4, Ina Thornton.
White, McConnell, and Thornton both check in for the Hawks.
Courtney Smith at the line, shooting 2 for Hocking.
Smith misses the pair. Thornton grabs the rebound, though. Gets it out to White McConnell. Cuts down the lane. Gives it back to Thornton, who lays it up and in for 2. Good ball movement there by the Hawks to get a basket. Anderson brings the ball up for the Cats. Swings it up top to Jackson, who gets it inside to Middleton. Middleton finds Anderson. Anderson spot up 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Smith. Smith out to Lanza. Lanza harassed by Ocean Summers. Hands the ball to Wilson, who gives it right back. Lanza will set up the offense for the Hawks. Lanza gets it to White McConnell and gives it right back. Over to Thornton. Thornton to the corner to White McConnell. Inside to Smith. Smith up off the glass for 2 more.
That's the ball, Thornton Smith.
Under 5 to play. Dana Anderson brings the ball up for the Bobcats. Gets it to Summers. Anderson with the ball now. Cuts down the lane. Loses the handle. Picks it back up. Puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound goes to Wilson. Out to Lanza. Lanza coming the other way. Picked up by Spalding. Cuts down the lane. Tries to get the shot up. Spalding knocks it away. Steals it. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson cuts down the lane, puts it up right hand, too hard off the glass. Callie Middleton fighting for a rebound down there. Wilson comes out with it. Gets it to White McConnell, who will slow things down for the Hawks.
Timeout, Bryant Stratton.
A 10-second violation, I guess, trying to get the ball across the half-court line. I don't know if I've ever seen that not after a made basket. Anyway, Bobcats will come out of the timeout with the ball. Imani Ward with 15 points for the Hawks. Right behind her is Jada White McConnell with 13. Imani Ward has that double-double. She's got 15 points, 11 boards. Mikari McGee has 11 with 5. Akira Lanza has 9 points and 5 rebounds. Tayan Brown has 8.6 rebounds. For the Bobcats, Abby Spalding, 15 points, 11 boards. Tenila Jackson, 11 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Ocean Summers, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Bobcat ball, 4 minutes, 12 seconds to play. Anderson looks to inbound. Needs somebody to throw it to. That was real close. That was maybe 4.5 out of the 5. Jackson with the ball up top. Gets it to Summers. Summers back to Jackson. Callie Middleton puts the shot up. No good. Rebound Spalding. Spalding fights through a couple arms. Gets it up on the glass. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Hocking foul is number 33, Tammy Wilson. Abby Spalding at the line, shooting 2 for Bryant Stratton.
Spalding knocks down the first. The second's no good. Smith comes down with the rebound. Gets it out to White McConnell. Up top to Brown. Brown guarded by Jackson. Back out to White McConnell. Loses the handle, but able to get it to Brown. Brown puts up the 3. Off the mark. Rebound to Wilson. Dana Anderson knocks it out of her hands, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stick with the Hawks. Shot clock resets to 20 after it came off the rim. Thornton looks to inbound. Hits the outlet and Brown. Brown puts it on the floor, gets it to White McConnell here near side. White McConnell Cuts down the lane, but she traveled. Bobcats will take over. 3 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Spalding with the ball, far side, back up top to Jackson. Jackson lines up the three-pointer. A little short with it. Wilson comes down with the rebound. Gets it to White McConnell. White McConnell down low to Wilson. Wilson can't get the shot up. Has it knocked away by Spalding. Out to White McConnell. Outlets to Brown. 3-second violation. Not sure what we're arguing about down here. I think we had a 3-second violation on somebody. I think they're going to take away the 3-second. They're going to keep the ball with Hocking.
Checking in for Hocking is number 10, Akira Lanza.
Akira Lanza comes back in the ball game. Ball inbounded to Brown. Brown sends it cross court to Thornton. Thornton back up top to Brown. Brown to Lanza. Lanza inside to Smith. Smith working on Middleton. Backs her down, but she's called for a charging foul.
Hocking fouls number 2, Courtney Smith.
She went right into the body of Callie Middleton. Apparently they were banging around a little bit too much. Smith's going to check out now. Makari McGee's going to check back in.
Hocking is number 12, Makari McGee.
2:15 on the clock. Tanila Jackson with the ball for the Cats. Gets it up top to Anderson. Anderson right back to Jackson. Jackson, pump fake. Puts it on the floor. Puts up the floater, but can't get it to go. Thornton comes down with the rebound. That one about landed on Dana Anderson's head. Brown comes up with it. Finds Thornton. Thornton back up top to Brown. Brown to Lanza. Lanza thought about a three-pointer. Sends it cross court to Thornton. Thornton will line up the three. Shots off the mark. Callie Middleton grabs the rebound. Sends it forward to Spalding. Spalding puts it on the floor, looks to attack. Gets the shot up on the glass, but can't get it to drop. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Hocking fouls number 4, Ethan Thornton. Abby Spalding at the line, shooting 2 for Bryant and Stratton.
Spalding's first one's off the mark. Knocks down the second. Hawks inbound. Lanza will bring the ball up across the timeline. 1:30 on the clock now. Thornton has it far side, guarded by Summers. Dribbles up top, gives the ball to Brown. Brown has Lanza wide open, far side, finds her. Lanza inside to Wilson. Wilson working on Middleton, who's called for the foul. Wilson's going to go to the line.
Bryant and Stratton fouls number 14, Callie Middleton. Asian Wilson at the line, shooting 2 for Hocking.
Wilson's first one's no good. Knocks down the second. Middleton inbounds to Anderson. Just over a minute to go. Anderson to Middleton. Back to Anderson. Jackson has it. Back to Anderson. 12 on the shot clock. Anderson loses the handle. Tries to save it. Ball was out of bounds already, though, I guess. It'll stick with the Bobcats. Anderson tries to inbound it to Middleton, but it gets knocked away. Brown comes out with it. 48 seconds on the clock now. Sends it to Lanza, near side. Down low to Thornton. Thornton puts the shot up, fouled by Callie Middleton.
Bryant Stratton fouls number 14, Callie Middleton.
So Thornton will go to the line.
Nina Thornton at the line, shooting 2 for Hocking.
Thornton misses the pair. Middleton grabs the board. 40 seconds to go. 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Anderson has it up top. Swings it to Jackson near side. Jackson dribbles into the lane. Puts it up with the right hand and gets it to go.
Jackson!
Lanza brings the ball across half court. No shot clock. Brown with the ball far side, gives it back to Lanza. Back up top to Brown, just a game of keep away now. Five to go. And there's the horn.
And that's the end of the game. The score, Bryant Stratton 43, Hocking 75.
That's the end of the ball game.
We invite you to stick around for the men's game between Bryant and Stratton and Hocking, which will begin at approximately 8 p.m. Thank you.
74-59. I'm sorry, 75-43 final score for our ball game here tonight. First end of our double header between the Bryant and Stratton Bobcats and the Hocking College Hawks. First for the Hawks, Imani Ward led the way, 15 points, 11 rebounds. Jada White McConnell had 13 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. Makari McGee was in double figures with 11 points, 5 boards. For the Bobcats, Abby Spalding, double figures with 17 points, 12 rebounds. Tanila Jackson had 13 points to go along with a rebound and 2 assists. The Hawks, 75 points, 30 of 61 shooting, 49% from the field, 9 of 19, good for 47% from three-point lands. Bobcats, 43 points, 16 of 61 from the field, so both teams get 61 shots up. The Hawks just made more of them. 4 of 18 from behind the arc, 22%. Only 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Hawks out-rebounded the Bobcats, 50-29, 36-18 on the defensive side. They had 14 assists to the Bobcats' 7. That'll do it for Game 1 here at Sister Diana Stano Arena. I invite you to stick around for Game 2. I will start that game right after I end this one. As you can see, the men are on the court now, getting ready to go. That should be a good matchup. The Hawks have received some national rankings. The Bobcats took number 13, Lakeland's, right to the wire in their last game here on this floor. So, thank you for tuning in. We hope you stick around. The Bobcats men's versus Hocking Hawks coming up next here on Cat TV.